I began to learn playing ukulele last summer, about 4 months ago. Now, as an ukulele student, I will play the song of my new book, Ecological Ignorance in Mainstream Economics. So I am a student, ukulele student, don't expect too much. I'll play this song first with whistle melody, and then you will also hear how I played with words, lyrics. The title of my book is Ecological Ignorance in Mainstream Economics. Its subtitle is Why Does Mainstream Economics Ignore Ecology, especially in the undergraduate education that shapes the minds of young students. You can buy this book now at Amazon.com as paperback and ebook. And unless you say I can read only in paper, I recommend you to buy ebook rather than the paperback, because I will update this book in the subsequent editions. I will make some corrections, some improvements. So once you purchased the ebook, you can also download the next updates. That's the advantage of an ebook. I have a page for this book on my personal website, information about this book. And you can also download my PhD thesis as PDF file. It's free. There are but some differences between the book and PhD thesis. In the book I have some additional chapters and subchapters. And more importantly, I will not update the PhD thesis. It will remain as it is, but I will update the book. This book is generally about political ecology and political economy, rethinking economics, rethinking economics education, and it may help you find answers to questions like what is ecological literacy, how can it be acquired, what are the primary principles of ecology in the deep and broad sense in the context of economy, and some other questions like is mainstream economics, I mean neoclassical or neoliberal economics, a real social science or an ideology of business and money posing as social science? You may guess my opinion. What are the most important barriers, ideological and institutional barriers, to thinking and acting ecologically, and how can we surmount these barriers? Why is the nature often seen as a passive, non-living raw material resource and a passive, non-living dumping ground for waste, rather than the active primary reproducer of our planet? Where does this ideology come from? Which is actually, I call this ideology industrial paradigm. This is also called machine world paradigm, the mechanistic and reductionist worldview. This is how I sing my little song for my book. It's a little funny song. Ecological ignorance, ignorance, ecological ignorance. song also with arpeggio in a slower romantic fashion. Like this. If you are a guitar or ukulele player, you can easily play this song and add your song to my list on the page of this song on my website, personal website. The chords are very easy. Begins with C, C major, then AM, again C, AM, then G, that is G major, F, back to G, and finally C. You may find all these words and chords on the information page of the song. You may find all the necessary links in the detailed information of this audio. Goodbye.